Coming up on Mountain News this morning, the SOAR Summit is nearing its end today as it celebrates unifying Appalachia. And more funding is coming to Morehead State for a department that is shooting for the stars.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm Madison Carmouche. We are coming up on 5 o'clock this Friday morning, and today is October 18th. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Dusmall for a look at your forecast. Megan, I'm so excited to take the good of the week and leave the bad. And when I say bad, I mean the cold.
Yes, we are letting those cold temperatures be behind us and heading into a much warmer period. So very thankful for that. But looking outside the door at the fog right now, the visibility across the area is between 4.2 to 10, really big range with the exception of Middlesboro. They're at a half-mile visibility, so we do have that patch of fog in Monticello and Middlesboro, but for the most of us it's looking like a good and clear morning. We are under a hazard for today. Taking a look at the frost freeze hazard, majority of Kentucky minus Lawrence County and the addition of Mingo and Logan County, West Virginia are under a frost advisory until 10 a.m. this morning. Current temperatures are going to be quite cold. We're mostly in that 30 range with Monticello a little bit warmer at 44 degrees. And those forecasted high temperatures will be getting up there. We're seeing those temperatures in the upper 60s and low 70s in some places. So it's definitely warming up, definitely getting to be a whole lot better of a day high temperature wise. And looking at that day planner, sunny, sunny, sunny is what you'll be seeing. Nice and clear skies for the day. That high temperature happening around that 3 p.m. hour. Sunrise is at 7:45 a.m. and I'll have your ARH 7-day forecast in just a couple of minutes. Madison?
All right, Megan, thank you. Family members say a mother and her 3 children died in a Carroll County house fire early yesterday morning. A 3-year-old survived and was eventually taken to a hospital in Louisville. Her condition is not known. Police say firefighters got to the scene within minutes, but the house was already engulfed. It is not known how the fire started. A vigil was hosted last night to honor those who died. Fire crews in Somerset responded to a fire at an apparent homeless encampment. Crews say they noticed a large amount of smoke coming from the wooded area behind Speedway North while en route to investigate. After receiving several 911 calls, dispatch sent crews to the scene. Upon arrival, they found a large fire involving clothes and other items, along with a tent, shopping carts, and trash scattered throughout the area. Kinetic is offering a reward for up to $10,000 for information about copper thefts. It caused a widespread outage for hours Wednesday in the Cumberland area of Harlan County. Responding Kinetic technicians saw 2 people who appeared to be vandalizing infrastructure. Service was restored, but officials say this was the 3rd outage in the same area this year. If you have any information, you should call police or Kinetic at the numbers on your screen. The SOAR Summit celebrated the end of its 2nd day with music and a gathering, wrapping up in downtown Pikeville. A reception at the University of Pikeville Benefactors Plaza wrapped up a day of session speakers and sharing ideas. But besides the celebration, officials said the main idea was focused on discovering ways to grow Appalachia in each of its unique regions.
The biggest thing I've seen is, we have all the resources here and the people to solve all our own issues and to create new economic opportunities and educational opportunities like we do here at UPike. And, it's just really inspiring to be around people like we've seen the past few days.
The final day of the SOAR Summit begins today with a host of special guest speakers and some funding announcements expected. You can watch it live here on WYMT beginning at 9 this morning. The general store at Pine Mountain Crossing quickly became a Letcher County staple after opening in 2021. Now, after closing earlier this year, the store has reopened under new ownership. The new owners agree the goal of the store is to create community in a popular tourist area between Letcher and Harlan counties. They say the general store sits in an area that could be considered a food desert.
From here, you have to either go to Whitesburg or you have to go to Cumberland to get food. So we have a lot of regulars that live close that depend on this for their lunches. And a lot of people that work over here.
The general store serves hot food while also being a hot spot to pick up anything from snacks to Kentucky swag. Congressman Hal Rogers was at Morehead State University yesterday to announce new funding for the aerospace program. Nearly $10 million will be awarded to the institution to be used in upgrading the satellite dishes the program uses. Morehead President Jay Morgan says the funds will be instrumental in the evolution of the university.
In order to transform a number of our contracts, our programs, help us with repairs on our satellite dishes and our equipment here to the building. We're very appreciative of the congressman.
Morehead State University is a partner of NASA, which allows its students to work with some of the brightest minds in the field. You are probably seeing a lot of ads and discussion about Amendment 2, the proposed change to the Kentucky Constitution that would open the door to public money being directed to private or charter schools. The ads in favor of it, featuring U.S. Senator Rand Paul, are being fueled in part by Pennsylvania billionaire Jeff Yass, who often donates to Republicans. The Kentucky Lantern reports Yass has contributed $5 million to the Protect Freedom Pact and is associated with Senator Paul. On the other side, a group called Protect Our Schools has raised more than $3 million from teachers' unions. Well, thanks for getting your day started with us here on Mountain News this morning. When we return, early voting has begun in North Carolina as folks in the area fight the damage of Hurricane Helene to cast their votes.
And we're getting warmer this week. The question is how warm? I'll have that answer in a couple of minutes.